Algebra II 6.1a, Simplify Rational Expressions and Theorem. We're in a new chapter, in Chapter 6 now. A rational number is a ratio of two integers. It's a fraction. It's a quotient. Negative 2/3 is equal to negative 2 divided by 3. And a rational expression is a ratio of two polynomials. So it means we're dividing the numerator by the denominator. It's a quotient of the two polynomials. Now, because this is division, the denominator can't equal 0. So the variables in the denominator can't be values that'll make it equal a 0. So this can't be a negative 3, because then we'd have a 0 pair. Negative 3 plus 3 makes a 0, and that would be undefined. To multiply rational expressions, we multiply the numerators to the numerators and the denominators to the denominators. And here's our theorem for the multiplication of rational expressions. For any rational expressions, a over b and c over d, where the b and the d are non-zero. We can't have zeros here, right? That means when we multiply them, we're going to have a times c over b times d. Now, just like fractions, any rational expression with the same numerator and denominator is going to equal 1. That equals 1. It's got the same numerator and denominator. Just like if we had 2 over 2 or 5 over 5. We can multiply this x plus y over 5 by a 1 if we use x minus 1 over x minus y over x minus y. And we'll use that as the 1. We multiply the numerator to the numerator. We multiply the denominator to the denominator. We can FOIL this and distribute it. We get x squared minus xy plus xy minus y squared for the numerator. And we can distribute this and get 5x minus 5y for the denominator. When we combine these middle terms here, that makes a 0 pair. They're additive inverses. We got a negative xy plus xy. So that gets eliminated. So we have x squared minus y squared. And it's over 5x minus 5y. Now this means that this expression right here is equivalent to this one, because all we did was multiply it by 1. See? And for all the values of x and y, as long as the denominator does not make it equal 0. So x and y can't be values that would make this equal a 0 down here. Okay? We can simplify a rational expression by reversing the procedure of multiplying by 1. The first thing we do is we factor the numerator and denominator, and then we remove the factor of 1. So we've got 5x squared over x. We factor this as a 5x times x, and this is a 1 times x. We can see that this is the same numerator and denominator, so we can get rid of it. We can eliminate it, and we're left with 5x over 1, which is 5x when it's simplified. See? Let's try it with this one. We have 4a plus 8 over 2. This is 2 times 2a plus 2 times 4 over a 2 times 1. Look at all those pink 2's. The numerator means we have 2 times 2a plus 4. And it's going to be over that 2 times 1. We have that same numerator and denominator, so that could be a 1. That means we've got 2a plus 4 over 1, which means we have 2a plus 4. Let's try this one. This one's a little bit more difficult. This can be factored as x minus 1 x times x plus 1. In the denominator, when we factor this is 2 times x, isn't it? And that could be a negative 1 times a 1 to get that negative 1 when we factor it. That means we've got 2 times x plus 1 times x minus 1. And we end up with these that are the same, aren't they? We can put them together, and we put the black ones together, and we've got x plus 1 over 2 times x plus 1. This gets eliminated as a 1, and we're left with x plus 1 over 2 times x plus 1. See? Let's try it again. This one's a little bigger. We can factor this as a 3 times x plus y times 3x minus y. When we factor that top numerator polynomial, this bottom one is 12x plus y x minus y. See? We factored out that 12 and then put them as like x plus y x minus y down here. That means that we've got this numerator 3 times x plus y times 3x minus y. And the denominator, this 12, can be broken into a 3x plus y times 4x minus y. We can see this is all the same, isn't it? This 3 times x plus y. So we can get rid of this as a 1, and we're left with 3x minus y over 4 times x minus y. That's our answer. And after we remove all the possible factors of 1, we usually leave it like this. We usually leave it like this with the numerator and denominator in factored form like this. Now we can't get rid of this x minus y, because if we distribute this 4 into the parentheses, we're going to have 4x minus 4y, see? So it's not the same thing. We can't do that. Because of those parentheses, we can't eliminate that x minus y. It has a different meaning down here in the denominator because it has to be distributed, see? So we usually just leave it like this, okay? All right, our next video is 6.1b, and we're going to talk more about how to multiply and simplify rational expressions. I'm going to add this video to the Algebra 2 playlist. There's going to be links to the Algebra 1 videos from Chapter 10, 10.1 and 10.2, where we talked about this, and any previous videos that would help you for this lesson, okay? All right, so I hope that made sense to you, and I'll see you next video. I hope you're having a great day. Bye.